Hey everyone, today I'm going to take you through my full handstand warm-up. Whether you're doing handstand hold, handstand walk, wall walks, press to handstand, any variation of the handstand, you need to be properly warmed up. And today I'm going to show you how. I like to begin my handstand warm-up with a really simple movement of the wrists. Wrist mobility is an integral part to a good handstand, so we have to warm them up properly. Get on all fours, spread your fingers wide, and start performing circles. Start small and progressively make them bigger. Do 10 in each direction. Up next is wrist rotations on your hands and knees. Begin with your middle finger pointing straight ahead. With each rotation, turn your middle finger closer and closer to your knees. Incorporate dynamic stretches into your routine. These may seem obvious, but shaking and rotating your wrists can really help loosen them up. Place the backs of your hands on the ground with your middle fingers pointing towards your knees. Lean back, and remember, keep your hands flat on the ground, honor your limits, do what you can. This next one is what I call a 3-position handstand warm-up. Begin on your hands and knees. Hover your knees off the ground, press to downward facing dog, then shift your shoulders over your wrists for a 3-position warm-up. This 3-position series warms up the core, shoulders, and loosens up the hamstrings. Next up is full inchworm. Walk your hands away from your feet to a plank, do a push-up, drop your hips into upward facing dog, open up your chest, and then lift up the hips, drive your heels into the ground for downward facing dog. Open up the shoulders here, bend your knees, pedal out your legs if you need to, and then walk your feet up to your hands. Pancake stretches and straddle stretches are awesome for your handstand practice. They can help you reach your goal of a press to handstand. This drill has a lot of different names. I'm going to call it the straddle handstand rock. With your feet wide in a straddle, plant your hands on the ground and shift your weight from your feet onto your hands. Remember, this is not a hop. Don't use any momentum, but it's slow. Go forwards and then backwards. For so many athletes that I coach, the limiting factor in a good handstand is not strength, but mobility. That's why I always encourage you to incorporate stretching into your daily training routines, especially in the shoulders, wrists, and hamstrings. A stretch that I love to do every day is called the puppy dog pose. Begin in a child's pose with your hips on your heels, and then slide your hips over your knees to press your shoulders and your armpits towards the ground. Really open up here. Experiment in this pose by squeezing your core. This will help you get a deeper stretch in your shoulders and thoracic spine.